Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video, only playing some SHA LIN today, revisiting a setup that I really did like back in the day and then sort of stopped playing after a while. Wind Wall with the Q slow. It's much better now than it was, mainly because of the item store rework. Very similar to Anara, who I covered recently, and that's why I'm going to keep the explanation kind of short. SHA LIN is mostly the same, although I did make his Q a little bit better because I think he's faster in it now than he was before. It's mainly stuff around him that's changed that makes him a little bit more effective. The item store rework, specifically the fact that you have to grab Sentinel now instead of just, you know, the one that would counter all of the CCs, and this would kind of also be counted at the same time. Now people have to specifically counter slows, and that isn't really a thing most people go for. But this is a really heavy slow because it stacks and feels like nearly a stun or a root or something, because if you're hitting that Q multiple times on somebody, they slow to a crawl, and people won't really grab Sentinel, I don't think, to counter it. You know, because it's a very rare setup. Maybe this will become more popular. I doubt it, because SHA LIN's other options are really solid. But this is one to consider if you want to slow people down and have CC on SHA LIN a little bit differently. But I would highly recommend you at least give it a go, because you might really like it. It plays very differently. My favorite is, of course, the draw speed, like fluid SHA LIN, which is the one I played the last time. The standard one, I would say, is something like this with health or cooldown reduction. But this is worth having as a fourth option, especially now that you've got this many slots. You might as well. In some scenarios, it's really quite good. It might not be the best, most meta tryhard setup for him, but it will catch people off guard and it will work for sure. But for game one here, we got Paladins, Frostback, Cavern, Corvus, Anara, Sati, and Omen versus Vatu, Ceres, Tiberius, Grok, and Canessa. Talent-wise, I will say I don't love SHA LIN. I'm going to go for Desert Science here for the sake of the video, because I've seen it a lot more, and I don't know if I covered it after they changed it. They're all fine. Recurve, the one that gives you the explosion on the right click, and Desert Science, they're all good, but they don't feel great for me. I feel like they could do some other stuff. I'd really like to see one with his Q as the focus, but yeah, here's the matchup. Let's just jump in and get it going. I haven't played him in forever. A couple shots there on him. We'll throw one more over. Hello, Ceres. She's going for a flank. I'm going to F back in. I missed that one. That's kind of brutal. Corvus heal. There's the Q. Vatu is gone. Nice. I don't know what I'm doing. My aim, and I just feel very out of place on SHA LIN. We got rid of the Grok. Ceres went around for a flank there, which really threw me off. I saw her go left, but I felt really slow because I didn't have any nimble. I went for Chronos too, which is not the play. SHA LIN without speed feels really bad for me. But yeah, I really didn't want to do the same thing again, especially with how many people I see playing this. There's a silence and the Q. I guess it's also a bit of a slow and like a different thing than it usually is. There's a hit and the F backwards. I don't know what I'm doing here. There's another hit on him and he's gone. I suppose SHA LIN just in general, because of this, is also stronger. That's a Grok. Oh, I don't really know what's going on here though. We have an Anara and we're playing super safe. Corvus has got the damage talent, so I'm going to put it down to that. That missed, but there's the Q slow on him. I think I'm dead. Anara there said in the chat if only we had some healing, so she's blaming the healer, which is kind of understandable because he is going for the damage setup here and he is the solo support. Going to the Q here, get some little cheeky shots as we dip back in. Anara's around the side. We're kind of locked down. I don't know where everybody else is. Don't know what happened to there. Round two, I guess I got an assist. Corvus killed the Vatu in the slow-mo. I don't know if our Omen is here though. Sati and Corvus there in the chat saying report tank, which I don't really agree with. She hasn't been doing a great job, but I haven't really noticed the Corvus healing, mainly because he's going for a damage setup and you can't really blame the tank if you don't have a healer most of the time. But let's just keep this going. A bit of a scuffed one for game one. That's fine. I need a warm-up with SHA LIN anyway. SHA LIN does, of course, have the issue of being kind of difficult to play, and this setup makes it even more difficult. I would say this is probably the hardest setup to play for SHA LIN compared to the other options. That nearly worked. She was so slowed there. We still finished her off. I feel like I should be trying to duel with like the Canessa at the back, but occasionally I do make it work. It's just a lot of the time I am missing a lot of the combo. There's the Q and the right click. Don't think the Ceres is going to be very noticeable in a situation like that because the Ceres is just so fast. We've lost it by the way because we've got a minute left here, but yeah, a solid warm-up for SHA LIN. We'll Q there and finish off the Grok. Get rid of the Canessa here too. Just kind of ran through him. I'm not really sure if I like Desert Silence with this setup. It feels like it would combo with it, but yeah, it kind of slows her down there. It also throws me off because I'm used to people not being like super slowed when I'm trying to hit them, and I'm just usually faster. So it's kind of the inverse of what I usually like with SHA LIN. There goes the Canessa. I think if we can just finish her off, she's on like 2 health. That landed. Actually managed to sneak that one through. Vatu's jumping around. There's the silence on him and he's out. We'll F back. That was actually kind of weird movement, but it worked. There's the Q. I missed the first leading shot. Dead there to the Tiberius. It doesn't matter. We got the defeat. I'm surprised we got 66% of it. I don't think they even really tried because they knew we didn't have enough time there. But that's an okay warm-up. We'll jump into a game 2. The setup kind of worked. I feel like it's going to be way more noticeable against like a tank that you can easily hit the Q into. Just in case you're interested there, though, there are these stats for you. Shouts out to the Anara. Nothing for me to really add on the page at the end there, but we did surprisingly enough damage to be top. Anyway, game 2 on Primal Court. There are the teams for you. Talent-wise, like I said, they're all kind of iffy to me and none of them feel particularly great. I'm sort of tempted to go for Sandtrap here because I haven't played with it in forever. I don't think it's one that I see very often, but yeah, we're going to run it. We're going to go Chronos and the Nimble. There are the talents very quickly. I'm going to have to just jump in here. There's the big Q and some slows. Missed the hit, but somehow got some bonus damage from whoever I hit with the explosion on it. That was weird. There's a hit down. I think I'm dead here. There's some slows on the Zin. That is really brutal for him. One more hit over there that didn't land, but I've got the 300 hit there for the Anara. She is gone. I am so jank on SHA LIN. If we emote, it actually takes us out of the shot. It does actually deload your shot, but there's the cripple, so he can't go into his thing. What happened with the ragdoll? I probably shouldn't have even bothered to queue there, but it worked. I just missed that shot. That was super easy on the Inara. I don't know where anybody is in this one. I feel like I'm spending a lot of time just kind of like jumping around. That bonus damage on that right click does feel pretty massive. That's a Nyx v Inara fight. That was a big hit on her. We'll go for the ultimate and push in here. I don't really know where I want to go, but there's a hit on the Damba. Hello, Omen. Are they still just up here? They are. There's the right click. That Q just didn't land at all. Zin also just dancing around. What's with his ragdoll? Every time he dies, his ragdoll just breaks. I've never noticed that before on like a Zin, but okay. Victor, Q there for the Inara. There's the slow. See what I mean? If he doesn't have Sentinel, that's not a proper sentence. It just like slows them to a crawl. Omen just gliding into a wall and dying. I'm dead at the Victor. I can't make my brain work fast enough today. Yeah, Grok finally bought some items. The whole team just got wiped there. There goes the Zin. Again with the ragdoll. His ragdoll's just busted. Where do I go from here? It's kind of moving around. There's a Damba. There's a hit on the Q. That was really smooth. I tried to get more hits on it there, but that didn't really work. Hit there on the Victor. I think I'm dead here to the Sonara with the Treacherous Ground, but she's not paying any attention to me, so I guess we're fine. Yeah, she could have easily killed me there. I don't know what happened. Let's go for the ultimate. Hello, Zin. That missed because he went into the thing. Hit on him there. Another one. Hit the counter. Okay, there goes the Victor. Where's the SHA LIN? Okay, well, I guess we'll kill the Omen instead. That works. Definitely dead here to the Inara. Yeah, fair enough. That Treacherous Ground just is absolutely butchering when you're playing a character like SHA LIN. Do I want to go in here? I don't know. There's a hit on the Damba again. There's the Q. Couple little dancey shots on the Zin. There's an F backwards and a tap. That was actually enough damage. Pop the Q here. That's a Damba ult. Some big slows. I think I'm dead to the Zin. He missed the ultimate, so never mind. He went for the counter and also missed that. He's dead. We'll go for the ultimate. Push in here with, yeah, just the extra speed and stuff. There's a hit for, yeah, a couple of them. That only hit the 300, but that's fine. We're going to F back. Get rid of the Omen. There's the Q. What am I doing? I don't know, trying to slow the Inara. She's gone. Hello, Damba. That stun is disgusting. Pretty massive. Nyx ult, big slows there on the Inara, but yeah, I actually can't counter the Damba stun because I've already got all my item slots taken up, but surprisingly, he doesn't actually have Death Hand, so his reload spam isn't that crazy. What am I doing? I don't know. Okay, couple little taps there on the Victor, just kind of peeking back and forth, bodied him. Actually, he's actually on point sometimes. Omen versus whoever, but he won. Oh, this is in on me. Okay, especially because I've been playing a little bit of Sky, like after they, you know, upped their damage again. I feel like the Illuminate nerf hits them pretty damn hard because most people wouldn't really grab Illuminate, and having Illuminate 2 pretty much built in as, yeah, I think that for SHA LIN feels kind of rough, specifically more so than Sky. Am I dead here? Why am I pushing so aggressively when I know she has Treacherous Ground? Damn ult for some reason. Is anybody else even there, or is it just on me? Okay, I guess the team is there too. We do have a lot of ultimates in this one. I've noticed people just kind of holding on to them. We'll get rid of the Zin here, wait for the counter. That didn't really work, but they're all kind of low. Don't really know what I'm doing here, but I think I'm just dead any second. I thought I had the Q up. That life up was kind of huge. There's the Q shots into the Zin. He's actually still gone. Damba on nothing, but we hit the cripple. There's some little slows over there for the Victor. He's really low. The score has actually evened out quite a bit. Is he still just there? He is on like a no health. I don't know what he's doing, but it's going to hit him with explosion damage. There we go. Actually managed to pull a bit of a lead here. That slow from the Inara was brutal. What am I doing? Missed the shot. That one landed though. There we go. Life rip coming through clutch. That's a Grok. Ult, Nyx, ult. There's the Q as well. Inara should definitely be done here. See what I mean? That slow? That wasn't like a root, but it definitely looked like one when you're stacking them up that much. Hello, Zin. Missed the shot. Oh, disgusting. He's putting up the counter. That's fine. There we go. And he's not gone because he's still got the billow. F'd in. He definitely saw that. There's a slow and the Q. Nice. I think we counted him because I think he was trying to F there. Damn, ulted. Try my best to not jump into it. I somehow still got hit by that. That was weird. The effect had gone. I thought they fixed that, but the effect had actually completely faded. I walked and still got feared. Grok seems to be kind of lost. We'll get more Chronos. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be a loss, but you never know. Did see somebody on the side. There's a Zin. Try to finish him off. Hit the counter. He's going for the ultimate. We'll save our Nyx. Trying to push here on the Omen. Just about landed those hits. There goes the Damba too. I think we just saved it, right? 399. We need one more point. Please, team. Just get one kill. Or, 7 on the objective. There we go. Victory. Clutched it up right at the end. SHA LIN felt much better to play in that one after I'd warmed up a little bit, and just overall a better scenario for him. I dealt surprisingly well with the Zin though, because that could have been really rough if I just wasn't landing my shots as much, but 25-9 is way better than I thought I did there, and 100k. Super happy with that. In that last game, it worked pretty well, but did it do better than the other setups? I'm not really sure. It's kind of hard to tell. I think it definitely needs to go against like a tank that's kind of easy to hit though, because that's where it really feels annoying. Like if you're playing a Mako or a Ram and getting hit by that, I think it would be much worse than, you know, flankers who don't feel it as much because they have movement options. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Let me know what you want to see me next, your thoughts on this setup for SHA LIN, and as always, stay frosty.